Why women cheat, the deep, diabolical dive. 1. Emotional starvation, not sexual starvation. Unlike many men, women don't usually cheat for just physical pleasure. They cheat because something inside them has gone numb. They feel unseen, unheard, unfelt. They may still function in a relationship, but emotionally, they're starving. And eventually, someone comes along who offers what their partner stopped giving: attention, validation, emotional presence. It starts with a conversation. It feels innocent. Then it feels better than it should. Then it feels like a secret she needs, because the connection feels like air after drowning in silence. The cheat isn't about sex, it's about being remembered, being wanted, feeling alive again. 2. Neglect and the myth of good woman syndrome. Many women are raised to serve, fix, and nurture, even when it's not reciprocated. So they stay in relationships long after they've stopped feeling valued because they were told, if you're good enough, he'll come around. But when that good woman gets tired of waiting, when she's poured into a man who keeps drinking from someone else's cup, her morality collapses under the weight of resentment. And the moment someone else sees her pain, listens to her dreams, or compliments her essence, it becomes easy to cross the line. Not out of lust, out of exhaustion, out of bitterness, out of finally being poured into. 3. Retaliation, cheating, the silent you. Let's talk revenge. Some women cheat not because they've fallen for someone new, but because they've died inside the current relationship. Their man may have cheated first or neglected her so long it feels like a betrayal. She doesn't yell, she doesn't fight, she quietly builds a second reality. And when she cheats, it's not about desire, it's about reclaiming power. It's the silent, I can hurt you back without lifting my voice. It's control disguised as closure. But the cost? She becomes the very thing she resented, and she knows it. For 4, the identity crisis. Some women cheat because they don't know who they are anymore. They became his woman, their mother, the caretaker, the career machine, but lost touch with the wild, sensual, curious side of themselves. Then someone comes along and mirrors that forgotten version of her. You're not just a mom. You still got it. You're exciting. This triggers a mini rebirth. And if she lacks discipline or self awareness, she chases it, not because she's malicious, but because she confused affirmation with freedom. It's not the new man she's drawn to, it's the old version of herself, he reflects back. Validation addiction. Yes, women have it too. Just like men, some women develop an addiction to being wanted. If she grew up unnoticed, unloved, or emotionally abandoned, that wound doesn't disappear. It just dresses up in makeup and pretty outfits. When she gets attention from other men, it lights up that old wound. It says, I matter, I'm seen, I'm still desirable. Even in a healthy relationship, if that internal void is unhealed, the temptation to step out becomes less about the man at home and more about chasing the feeling of being enough. This is emotional survival in disguise. It's not love, it's coping through chaos. 6. The myth of she would never. People underestimate how cold and calculated some women can be. Society paints female cheaters as emotional, messy, or accidental. But the truth is, some women cheat with deliberate surgical precision. Burner phones, fake girl trips, emotional manipulation, keeping receipts off the grid. Some women don't cheat because they're desperate. They cheat because they're disconnected from their own morality and because they know how to hide in plain sight. And they're good at it because they've been underestimated. Men think loyalty is natural in women. It's not. Loyalty is a choice, and not all women make it. Has the 7. Boredom plus hypergamy. If a woman no longer respects the man she's with, intellectually, emotionally, or sexually, she may begin to see him as beneath her, especially if he's stagnant while she's evolving. This is where hypergamy kicks in, the innate drive in some women to align with a partner who's stronger, more powerful, or more ambitious. It's not greed, it's biological power alignment. If she meets someone who represents what her man used to be, or worse, what he never was, she might jump ship. Not always for love, but for status, growth, and self respect. It's not the upgrade that hurts, it's the emotional calculation behind it. 8. Trauma loop self sabotage. Some women cheat because they believe deep down that they don't deserve healthy love. Maybe they grew up in abuse, maybe they were betrayed early. So when something good shows up, stability, safety, devotion, they panic. He'll leave eventually. This can't be real. I'll ruin it first. So they cheat to confirm their deepest fear. See, I'm unworthy of love. This isn't lust, it's trauma reenactment, and it's often unconscious. 9. Internalized misogyny, toxic sisterhoods. In some circles, women celebrate cheating as empowerment. Get yours. Girl, if he won't, someone else will. That's what he gets. Cheating becomes a badge of liberation, especially in groups where feminism is warped into entitlement. It's not about healing, it's about revenge dressed as confidence. These women aren't seeking connection, they're seeking superiority, not over men, but over other women. I can have yours if I want. I'm the one he's obsessed with. It's dominance through seduction, a toxic sisterhood of betrayal. Final breakdown. Women cheat for reasons that are just as dark, selfish, and layered as men. They're just more internal, less obvious, and often cloaked in emotion or empowerment. At the core, cheating is always this: a breakdown of alignment between values, desires, and discipline. It's not always about being unloved. Sometimes it's about being unhealed. Sometimes it's about being undisciplined, and sometimes it's about being emotionally dangerous in silence. But in all cases, it's a choice, and that choice says more about the woman than the relationship she stepped out of.